Hello and welcome to the MAC weather page for this Sunday morning storm update. And if we take a look at the radar, you can see some of the activity already beginning to move in towards the Great Lakes. Again, this will be a slow mover. We could have some showers, light showers this afternoon, maybe a few snowflakes. But the best bet for the steadier snow to move in will be around 8 to 9 o'clock tonight to about midnight to 1 a.m. And then that'll spread from southwest to northeast across the area. And I think will be very heavy at times overnight. We could see snowfall rates of around 1, maybe even 2 inches an hour at times. And again, someplace in this band from around Muskegon to Holland up towards the Saginaw Bay area, I think we're going to see a band of maybe some pretty impressive snowfall totals. If we look at the map this morning, you can see all the winter weather advisories for a large area of lower Michigan. And I think within this dash line, give or take, we could see some local banding of around 6 to 10 or even more possible. And again, we'll keep an eye on it here as we get some of the more 12Z runs to come in. As far as the WPC, this is the 12Z run. As far as snowfall amounts, you can see at the 50% level, the most likely area, you can see a pretty good area of about 6 to 9 or 6 to 10 inches of snow, again, from this area here across central Michigan. And if we look at the 75% potential, which I certainly think is possible in some areas, you can see about 6 to 12 inches of snow would be possible, again, in this area. And I think it's in this area where we could see winter storm warnings upgraded from the winter weather advisories. And again, if we're going to see that happen, I think the National Weather Service would make that determination probably after the European model rolls in, so they can look at all the model suites. And I think we'll see that between 2 o'clock and 4 o'clock this afternoon, or if there are any upgrades, it would probably be in that time frame. And if we really had the full potential of this storm, which is not likely, but you can see this would be a pretty impressive snowstorm across much of the lower Michigan area. Again, this is not the most likely scenario. It looks like a solid 4 to 6 inch, a high-end advisory for much of the area, and the potential for maybe 6 to 10 inches in some areas. As far as precipitation, over the next 7 days, you can see a lot of precipitation, much of this in the form of snow, not only for this storm, but also for maybe another storm here as we get towards the end of the week, and we'll worry about that in a few days once we get past this storm here. As far as those advisories, you can see across much of lower Michigan, again, I expect some of these counties to be upgraded to winter storm warnings. You can see the winter storm warnings off to our southwest, and a huge area of blizzard warnings where they're just getting hammered out in that area. And it's this particular storm that we have to worry about. We could see near whiteout conditions here tomorrow morning. I expect schools to be impacted for tomorrow and possibly Tuesday. Would not be surprised to see a huge amount of school closings for Monday. Thanks for stopping by, and have yourself a great day, and we'll have some more updates here later on this afternoon on Facebook and Twitter. And 73s to all.